For those of you who have subscribed to me to listen to me talk about politics, I hope you're enjoying the content I'm putting out there. I'm really going to start cranking out more of these videos as we reach the debates and onward to election day. And to those of you who have subscribed to me to listen to me talk about sports, in particular basketball, please be patient with me. We're in a low point right now. We're in the all season, and there's not much going on at all. So be patient with me. But in about another month or so, basketball preseason is going to start off in about another 3 weeks or so, and the NBA season starts, of course, in another 6 weeks or so. So things are going to be cranking up. But this is out there. Now, of course, the Cleveland Cavaliers have not made any real changes to their roster since they won a title in June. Most championship teams do not. But there's the Iman Shumpert situation. Now, considering the fact that he had a lackluster season, he only averaged about 5 points per game, only played in 50-something games. He was expected to be more of a contributor on offense. And then he had the DUI arrest in Atlanta, which, is frowned upon by the organization. And, not to mention the fact that he's just a weirdo, in my opinion. I did a video talking about that. Not going to go into detail. And the Cleveland Cavaliers are looking at certain things. They're looking at the potential. It's rumored now. It's just rumors. They're potentially looking at trying to trade him. I don't know if there's anything else to be involved with a trade, cash or whatever. They're looking to essentially trade him for Kevin Garnett. Now, I was reading different articles about this trade, of course, and about this situation. Now, this isn't a trade that's etched in stone. It's not even been announced on anything significant other than 3 or 4 news media outlets. So this is just something out there. It probably will not even happen. But if it does happen, I agree for the most part what people are saying. I think it would be good for Cleveland. It'd be good for Minnesota. Minnesota's essentially a young team. Shumpert is young. Shumpert might flourish in that type of system. He's still young. Maybe still more interested in trying to put up numbers and shooting and whatever. Good for Shumpert. I think that Garnett would be reinvigorated playing for Cleveland Cavaliers. Number one, Garnett is going into his 22nd NBA season, which is an all-time record, breaking the record set by and shared by Kevin Willis and Robert Parrish. And if you want to include the ABA, also shared by Moses Malone. So it's his 22nd season. Garnett is 39/40 years old. And he is physically near empty. But, and I agree with this assessment, Kevin Garnett could be that locker room leader. He could be that voice, that motivating voice, he's the type of leader that LeBron is somewhat reluctant to be at times. And it could help to take that pressure off of LeBron, and LeBron could focus more on the game. LeBron will still be the team leader, so to speak, but Garnett could be the de facto leader. Like he's the motivating, he's the force that really gets everybody in line and keep everybody from, doing stupid shit. And of course, it'd be good for Garnett because it'll make Garnett feel relevant again. I'm pretty sure he always feels relevant himself, but I always feel that those Boston Celtics teams underperformed. I thought that there was no reason why that team shouldn't have three-peated. In 2008, of course, they beat the Lakers for the title. In 2009, Garnett had that serious injury, which kept him out of the playoffs. And, of course, the Boston Celtics lost to the Orlando Magic in, what was it, the semifinals, I believe it was? I can't remember which round it was. Or was it the conference finals? I think it was the conference finals. And then in 2010, I thought Boston got screwed against the Lakers in Game 7. But anyway, this is a chance for Garnett to go out, at least, if not on top, then at least close to top. But if he were fortunate to get traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers, and he was able to go out and ride onto the sunset, some manner similar to a Ray Lewis or so, it would be magnificent. It would be one of the greatest send-offs in basketball history to win a championship in your last game as an NBA player. That would be phenomenal if that could happen. And I don't see any reason why Garnett wouldn't pull the trigger on a trade like that. I think he would. And that would be interesting to see Garnett with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, would he be like a force? No, of course not. He probably would. He'd just come off the bench and, but I could see him still willing that 40-year-old body to do things that he hadn't done in years, as far as making key plays here or there. Nothing in stretches, no, but in long stretches, excuse me. But still, he could do enough to improve this team, improve everybody to play at a higher level than they normally would, in other circumstances. But if I were the Cleveland Cavaliers, I would approve this trade. Yeah, so go ahead and send Little Richard on the first flight to Minnesota and bring back a proven winner, a proven competitor, and Kevin Garnett.